We're here back in the Fantasy Hour. We got a massive slate of NBA on the night before Thanksgiving, and I'm here with 6 of my favorite plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some guys I want to go back to that are too cheap and underpriced, some injury situations I want to take advantage of, a couple spots I want to attack on some bad defenses, and a beast of the night that has absolutely been on fire. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys, and an early happy Thanksgiving Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack Wednesday edition. Huge slate of games tonight. We have broken it down to 6 of my favorite plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Before we get to those plays, take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Lots going on here in the Fantasy Bar. On top of these NBA videos, got a special Thanksgiving edition of the NFL six-pack coming out, so make sure you check that out, along with a Thanksgiving Pints and Picks with 2 of my favorite props for Thanksgiving Day and the Week 13 content to follow later in the week. So busy times here in the Fantasy Bar. Quick recap on our last NBA video. Very solid night for us. All of Miller, Marshall, Washington, and our beast of the night, Jaden Ivey, getting it done for us. Congrats to our beast of the night contest winners who won some free RotoGrinders Premium. Your shot to win that prize coming up at the end of this video. All right, let's dive in here. We got a ton of games here. Let's start out with PJ Washington of Dallas. I want to go right back to PJ Washington. It was good to us the other night. Just has taken on such a bigger role without Luka in the lineup here. Continues to produce, continues to play a ton of minutes and 39 or more DraftKings points in 4 of his last 5 games. So being very productive. Price came up a little bit, $6K the other day on DraftKings, up to $6,400. Still not high enough for this role. Has given us a 6x return in 4 of the last 5 games. I think he continues to put big numbers on the board. PJ Washington, too cheap without Luka in that lineup. All right, let's go to the mid-range at point guard with Scottie Pippen Jr. of Memphis. So Ja Morant back on the injury list should open up a starting spot, usage, opportunity, and a price drop here. Was up to $6,900 on DraftKings. Ja came back, price dropped to $5,900, so nice savings here on Scottie Pippen Jr. Has been very good in that starting lineup this season, averaging nearly 14 points and over 5 assists per game, giving the rebounds, giving you the steals as well, so contributing across that entire stat sheet. So giving you that cash game floor that you are looking for, very bankable. And he's also shown a nice ceiling, 6 games already this season of 36 or more DraftKings points. Not the easiest matchup with an improved Detroit defense, but Scottie Pippen Jr. just too cheap without Ja Morant. All right, let's stay right there with Memphis with a value piece in Jake Laravia. So it's not only Ja Morant on the injury report, Zach Edey out, Vince Williams also listed as out for tonight, so it should lead to a nice roll and some solid minutes here for Laravia. And like Scottie Pippen Jr., this guy has shown a very nice ceiling this season, already 5 games of 30 or more DraftKings points. So at 4,500, if we're getting anywhere near 30, we are loving life. As we mentioned with Scottie Pippen Jr., Detroit, much better defensively this season, but against power forwards, small forwards, middle of the pack in fantasy points allowed, so don't mind the matchup here. Really liking these prices. I think he plays a big role with the injuries there in Memphis. All right, let's go down low with my favorite center tonight. We're rolling Ivica Zubac of the Clippers. Now, you talk about consistency. This guy just continues to get it done night in and night out. 8 double-doubles now over his last 11 games, 36 or more DraftKings points in 9 of 11, giving you very consistent production with some solid upside. I think we could see that upside come into play tonight in this matchup with Washington, who has been absolutely horrific against centers, giving up the most points per game to the position, 3rd most rebounds per game, and the 3rd most fantasy points. Big time eruption spot here, down low for Ivica Zubac. All right, back to the mid-range at guard with Stephon Castle of the Spurs. Now, this guy's really starting to flourish as a sidekick to Victor Wembanyama. Minutes are up, production is up, prices are not yet. So continue to buy low here while we have the opportunity, taking a ton of shots and really providing that Robin to Wembanyama's Batman. 49 shots over the last 3 games, scored 18 points in every one of those games, 29 or more DraftKings points in every one of those games. So basically averaging a 6x return on these salaries here. These teams have already played once. Castle was solid in that game, 22 points, 33 DraftKings points. We know this is a good matchup. Lakers, one of the worst teams in the league in defensive efficiency. Stephon Castle, too cheap in a good matchup with this bad Lakers defense. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Very easy to play. All you need to do, click that thumbs up button and head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on DraftKings For my beast of the night, whoever's guess is the closest, we're going to give you a free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out today in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Wednesday night. You know, Matt's the beast of the night. All right, beast time. We've saved you in some spots, and there was one guy I want to spend up on tonight, and that is LaMelo Ball of the Hornets, tonight's beast of the night. So this guy is playing out of this world right now, maybe some of, if not the best basketball on the planet. The volume, the scoring has absolutely been insane. Over the last 3 games, 95 shots attempted. We're talking over 30 shots per game, and he is averaging 43 points per game. That is just points. We're not even talking fantasy points here. When we go to the fantasy points, 9 games over his last 12, this guy has gone for 50 or more DraftKings points. So giving you basically that 50-point floor, and we know the upside is there for 60, 70, potentially 80 DraftKings points here for LaMelo Ball. Miami, certainly not the easiest matchup, but he has thrived in some difficult matchups. Volume like this, I'm going to continue to trust LaMelo Ball, putting big numbers on the board. LaMelo Ball, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's beast of the night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Wednesday night NBA six-pack. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, your guess for LaMelo Ball's DraftKings output for a shot to win some free RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who is your beast of the night? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody out there. Best of luck on the NBA slate tonight. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on RotoGrinders.com/videos.